feel like these things are even cliche. Just do what you want to do. Do what, if you like, carry fire, candle and fire, light it and put it inside your relationship so that everything will light up. If that is what works for you, do it. I don't know what this question means, sha. I know that sex is not love, love is not sex, sha. Ẹ má rò mí lẹ́jọ́, ẹ má dorí mi rú. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayo, a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. If this is your first time of clicking on my videos, or any of my videos, kisses too. If this is your upteenth time of clicking on my video, sha kisses, sha. If you're sha watching this video, kisses all true. Anyway guys, today this video I'm doing it because one person somewhere is on my neck to do this video. Like, I get a few messages from people saying that you don't like to talk about things relating to love on your channel. You always, someone even sent me a message saying something like, sort of seems like you're not a lovey-dovey person. And like, what does that even mean? Like, Anyway, today I'm taking up the challenge and I'm doing the love tag question and answer. See, the truth is that when it comes to all these love things, I really don't have answers for them because I don't know anything. But just because I'm going to do this, I'm going to try as much as possible to answer these questions as honestly as I can and as elaborately as I can. If I feel up to it, I will share some stories in between, and if not, make una take am like that, make una no vex. I'm just just doing these questions, freestyling, and basically just having fun with you guys on this channel. Yeah, so let's jump right into this. So the first one says, do you believe in love? Okay, I'll be reading questions out from my phone and giving the answers to them. Yeah, so the first one says, do you believe in love at first sight? I don't think that exists. I believe that you can be extremely attracted to somebody at first sight. I believe that you can be deeply infatuated to somebody at first sight, but I do not believe that you can be in love with somebody at first sight. I don't even believe that you can be in love with somebody after 1 week of speaking to them or seeing them. I don't believe that you can be in love with somebody after 2 weeks of seeing them. Anytime somebody that I meet and is telling me that I love you, I'm in love with you, 3 days or 4 days or 1 week, red flag. Like, you don't know what you're saying, you don't know what love is, you don't know what you mean, you don't know what you want, you don't know what you're saying basically. I said I would be as honest as possible. What were you guys expecting? Like, this one says, what's your favorite love quote? I don't know that people used to go and Google love quote. They'll now store it in their head and be saying it when they ask them. I don't know. I don't have favorite love quote. Sorry. Like, this, all this question people should not annoy me. Like, what is love quote? What's that? I beg. Should we look for love, wait for love, or forget about love? See, after I finish doing this video, I'm going to go and break my friend's head for even attempting to make me do this. Like, what's this question? Should we look for love, wait for love, or let me answer. Forget about love till it happens. Like, don't look for love, don't wait for love. Say, what are you waiting for? Live your life, enjoy, have fun. Forget about love till love finds you or till love happens, basically. Like, bullshit. Does age matter in love? For who? What type of age first? Is it younger or older? Basically, I don't think age matters. I think that to each his own. Yeah, so why I can decide to like go for someone 4 years younger or 30 years older, another person might say that they prefer younger, and so basically, do you. I don't believe that age matters. Whatever you want, nigga or sister or auntie or brother, do. Yeah. How do you not get jaded by love? What was all this? Please, where on this channel or where did I say that I'm a love relationship expert? I do not understand. Jaded by love. I don't know. I just feel like spontaneity, spice things up. I feel like these things are even cliche. Just do what you want to do. Do what, if you like, carry fire, candle and fire, light it and put it inside your relationship so that everything will light up. If that is what works for you, do it, man. Which one is, how do you not get jaded by love? How do you not get tired? How do you not, I don't know. I don't know. Describe what love is to you. Okay, this I can answer. First, love to me is love. Love to me is peace. See, I feel like one of the first ways I will know that the person does not love me, even if the person claims to love me, is if I do not get peace from your love. If your love does not give me peace, if loving you or you loving me does not give me peace, if everything that you are to me, even as you claim that you love me, is confusion, doubts, pain, palpitations and all those things, you don't love me. You're just in my life to come and spoil my life. So just, so I feel like love to me is peace. First off, love to me is sharing. Love to me is forgiveness. Love to me is kind. Like, love to me is, yes, kindness. Love to me is consistency. See, that's even my first, I don't know how I did not say it first. You tell me you love me, but you're not consistent in your love. You don't know what love means. You don't know what love is. You just think you have an idea of a particular kind of feeling that you think you should equate to love. That is not love. I'm sorry. No. What is the difference between being in love with someone and having a crush? Torí Ọlọ́run. Torí Ọlọ́run. At this point, I'm just angry. I'm angry because I'm like, you know your crush, you know who a crush is. Oh, crush is, you see a certain person, perhaps this person is out of your reach. Most of the time, yeah, your crushes are like out of your reach, or like they're extremely beautiful, fine, rich or something, and you feel like, oh, you should have this person. You feel like you adore this person in a special way. So when you see the person, you say, oh, Idris Elba, oh, my chest, my Gosling, oh, my chest. That's crush. I don't feel like in love. I think that, yeah, there are a lot of surprising butterfly moments, but that is not every day. It gets to a stage that you have to like leave all the who and and focus on the things that matter. You focus on learning, growing, expanding your knowledge, getting to know each other, learning what works, fight. See the way I'm talking as if basically, there's a difference between someone you love and someone you're crushing on. Crush is idealistic, basically. Love is realistic. Like, let me just put it that way. This one says, what is your love language? What is my love language? Plenty. But the one that's not my love language, or the list of my love language, I say this thing. If you're my friend, or if you even follow me on social media, you already know. Words of affirmation is not my love language. People say trash. People say trash. A lot of people just open their mouth, wow, and they'll just talk, make promises that they know that they do not want to keep. They just say rubbish. Basically, to me, it's rubbish. They just say rubbish that they know that they don't want to do. So for me, my own love language, if consistency can be described as a love language, yeah, maybe I would say consistency is my love language. Aside that, acts of service, like, I believe in showing and not telling. So uncle or auntie, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't want to hear all your grammar. Show me, don't tell. Yeah. So what else? Every other thing can come at the back of acts of service, consistency, can come at the back. But for me, those two things are key. Do looks matter in love? I think not. Like, why should looks matter? I'm not a looks person. I say I don't like fine boys. I'm fine enough for the two of us. Yeah, you get it. I guess you're thinking that this video is going to be one serious video. I'm just here to catch cruise and to just basically tell myself that I answered the love star question, because all these questions I don't understand though. Anyway, I'm trying my best to answer this question. I don't think I've been with an extremely fine person before, like, because I don't understand fine people. I feel like a lot of people that are extremely fine are very vain. So yeah. So I don't know how this is part of the love tag question, sha, but it says your boss wants to sack your co-worker due to work shortage, and he or she just got the job recently. You have been working there much longer. With a large family to support, with a large family to support, your co-worker has no other source of income. Will you approach your job and will you approach your boss and request to quit the job? Why or why not? I would request to quit the job. Because why? I don't understand. Help me to I need someone to help me to explain this question. Number one, I don't even know why it's part of this, because it's not how is it love tag question? I don't understand. But why would I want to quit my job because of a co-worker that just resumed, and because I've been there longer? Don't we both have to feed? If I were a billionaire, will I be working there? So I should quit my job because I'm a philanthropist? Nah, I ain't quitting my job. I am doing my job. I will sympathize with the co-worker and maybe help where I can, but I'm not quitting my job. Sorry. Does love equal to sex? Abba, how can love equal to sex now? Sex is sex, love is sex. But you know, when we were reading Ali Queen and Mills and Boons, they say that sex is better, or they describe sex as better when you're in love with the person. Or sex as this thing that will give you this. I don't know what this question means, sha. I know that sex is not love, love is not sex, sha. I don't know what this question means, sha. I know that sex is not love, love is not sex, sha. Love is love, sex is sex. Please. This one says that, do you think you are old-fashioned? Is it when it comes to love? I'm old-fashioned in the sense that I like consistency. I don't like wahala. I like my peace. If you come with wahala, you will be unfortunate. Don't come and be unfortunate in my life. Just hold your peace. Day your day, make a day my day. If that means old-fashioned, why not? I'm not all these people that are seeking for what you know lost up and down, or looking for emotions where there are no emotions. I'm a very practical person, even when it comes to love and all those mushy things. So yes, maybe I'm old-fashioned. Maybe. I don't know. This one says, love with heartbreaks or no love at all? You get heartbroken every day now. Even from the traffic that you face when you're going home from work, 3-hour, 4-hour traffic, you're heartbroken that you cannot go eat your favorite meal at home, or you cannot go and watch you cannot catch your favorite movie or your favorite series because you're in traffic. You get heartbroken at work, you get heartbroken by friends, you get heartbroken by daily circumstances, you get heartbroken when bad investments, all those things, you get heartbroken. So why should love be any different? Would you say that because you don't want to get heartbroken, if you invest your money poorly, you would not make any investments at all because you are trying to be safe, you are trying to safeguard your heart or your money or your investments? You wouldn't say that. So why should love be any different? Love and let them scatter your heart, but still love, sha. I don't believe that because maybe you have been heartbroken or because you have been hurt in love, that you should now form a jiggy-jagger and not love. I don't believe in that. So love with heartbreaks, nobody prays for heartbreaks, but yeah, love freely. Love freely. Let the bastards that want to come and be bastards, but you, my sister, my brother, I love, for God is love. Would you rather be hurt by someone you love most or by someone you trust most? Problem with me is that I think I place people in categories. So I don't know, actually. I don't know how to answer this question. If I trust the person, I don't think I want to be hurt by that person. But if I love the person, I feel like even though that person hurts me, I would forgive. So I don't know what it means. I don't want to be hurt by anybody I trust or anybody I love. Basically, can we live in peace? It's not possible, but I don't know. Apart from romantic love, when did you last tell someone that you loved them? What did they mean to you? Apart from romantic love, who was the last person I told I loved? Ah, is it man or woman? If it's man, if it's woman, if it's woman, I told Bukola. She forced me to tell her that I love her. She forced me to tell her that I love her. Yeah, and I think I did. If it's a man, I think it's Ayodeji. Why did I tell Bukola I love her? Because I feel like she's extremely irritating, but sometimes she's not bad. But Ayodeji, I told Ayodeji I love him because I feel like he's one of those people that what's the word now? One of those people that I view, one of those people that are genuinely supportive. Yeah, basically. Guys, this thing on the tire me. What is harder for you? Facing someone telling him or her the way you feel, or facing someone when he or she is telling you the way they feel? I beg, it's facing someone when he or she is telling you the way they feel. That thing is so uncomfortable. Like I start to have panic attacks. Like I'll just be like, okay, what's this person saying now? What is this person saying? What is this person saying? Basically, I feel awkward when somebody is telling me the way they feel about me. I always don't know if it's physically. I always don't know the expression to maintain. If it's virtually, I don't always know the response to give. Yeah, so I don't know. Picture the last dead person you know. You have a chance to bring them back to life for an hour, but you lose 1 hour of your life. You do it, and why? The last dead person I know, I won't bring her back to life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I won't bring her back to life because I feel like she won't want me to bring her back to life. 1, 2, I feel like she don't live her life. Like she made her choice. She made her choices. She lived them. So why not let me live mine too? Like, why should I lose 1 hour of my life? Like, no hour of my life do I want to lose. I feel like every single hour of my life has come together to make it this beautiful. So why should I lose waiting? I beg go. If there's one time or one moment in the last year or month that it will change, what moment would that be? None. I won't change anything, sincerely. I feel that every single thing I experience, everything I go through, prepare me, build me for who I am or who I will be. Like, it's not been very rosy, it's not been very easy, but I feel like I will not change anything at all, because I feel like all those things have translated to who I am, to my being, to my wholesomeness, to everything that I am, that I have come to be. So I will not change anything. Because guys, I would answer just one more question. One more question. If you could wish anything or do anything, what would it be? If I would wish or do anything, to be at peace and to be happy all the days of my life. Like, I just want to be happy. I want to be joyful. I want to always experience what it means to be happy, irrespective of whatever circumstance, irrespective of anything. I just want to always feel this bubble of joy that cannot be pricked. That is the only thing that I wish for. Money, death. Like, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm endowed with riches all around me. Can't you see it? You cannot see it. Better shine your eyes. But yeah, basically money, wealth, all those things, they're there already. Like, but peace that surpasses all understanding, joy, happiness. That's that warm, cuddly feeling of happiness and of peace, and knowing that you are secure in, and you're comforted in whatever, is what I wish for all the days of my life. Peace that flows like a river. Like, I always pray. That's why it's one of the prayers that I almost always pray on people's birthday. Like, peace, that may you experience peace in everything you do. May you experience peace, because I feel like peace is very important, very, very important. So guys, I don't know what this video is. I don't know how it turned out to be. All I know is I tried to answer the love tag questions. I will probably watch this video and just feel like, what did I do? What was I saying? But I want to promise that I'm going to put this video out there. So just let me know what you think in the comment section. If you have different opinions about things I said, why not leave it in the comment section? Let me read it, and let's interact and exchange opinions in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your engagement on my previous videos. I really appreciate them. Please follow me on all my social media platforms. Also, please subscribe to this channel, like my videos, share with your friends, help me, just sprinkle a bit of me in the lives of a few people, and never hurts. Yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Kisses, 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 kisses once again. Bye guys.